What's going on YouTube? This is Wi-Fi Memory here today. Today I am bringing you guys a battle up against Emerald Miner. He's on this Discord channel that I'm currently on. I'll leave the link to the Discord in the description down below, but let's go ahead and take a look at his team and see what we need to do. He's rocking up with that Gliscor, Alakazam, Garchomp, Weavile, Starmie, and Infernape. He told me in the Discord chat that his team is definitely more standardized. He doesn't play BDSP all that much, but he wanted to get a match in. Alright, so let's see what we want to do with our Wobbuffet, Ditto, Azumarill, Latias, Scizor, and Infernape team. Definitely could be a potential Infernape lead for us. Like, that doesn't bother me because there's not too much setup. If he had the setup, it would be a decent idea to go ahead and lead the Starmie, but he doesn't have too much of it. He does have the Garchomp that can, but other than that, I'm okay with the Infernape. If he decides to lead the Starmie for whatever reason, we do have good switch-ins for that. That's honestly my only concern. Like, he might potentially lead that Starmie. The biggest thing is trying not to get the Starmie able to rapid spin our Stealth Rocks, because I do believe turn 1 we should be able to set these Stealth Rocks up, and we should be able to keep him on the field as long as we can keep threatening his Starmie. He's going ahead and withdrawing, and he's bringing out Opposite Day to Gliscor. Okay. That's actually kind of clever nickname, actually, because I can imagine Gliscor being one of those nocturnal Pokemon, so very interesting. He does get his Toxic Orb activated, that's fine. We got our Stealth Rocks up on the board. Now he could have a potential defog, he could definitely do that. Expecting Earthquake, Knockoff, or even a defog. Who would be our best switch-in for that? Probably Azumarill would answer all three of those. Because if Azumarill lost its Sitrus Berry, it's not the end of the world. It can definitely take an Earthquake relatively well. And then, okay, Gliscor actually wants to go ahead and set up his own Stealth Rocks. Be my guest. For sure. Right here, I'm not feeling too threatened. I'm going to go ahead and set up that Belly Drum. Yes, I do know he has that Starmie in the back. But that's... I mean, Starmie would not like to take a +6 Aqua Jet. Just saying. Knockoff will come out. That's a smart play, because you know I'm going to be trying to go for the Belly Drum, and you want to get my Azumarill as low on health as possible, so that's a very, very smart play on his part. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and throw this Aqua Jet out. See if we can pick up this KO. There we go. Gliscor is known to be very defensive, but the +6 Azumarill, guys. I mean, come on. You ain't going to be fighting this thing very well, you know? I mean, +6 Azumarill. He's going to be punching holes into this man's team. Here comes the Starmie. We broke potential Focus Sash. That's fantastic. Now let's go ahead and hit that Aqua Jet. It may not pick up a KO, but we're going to be doing huge damage. Honestly, if I'm honest, this might pick up a KO. It might not. Rapid spin or nothing. Unfortunately, he went for the right attack and went ahead and took out the Azumarill. Azumarill was a huge problem for him. Reveals that he is Life Orb. Very, very interesting. I could actually just go into Infernape or Scizor and just click the Bullet Punch or Mach Punch if I really wanted to. I'm going to go ahead and go into the Scizor and just do just that. He might be predicting something. He might, well, he might make a switch or whatever, but if he does, he'll have to take Stealth Rock damage, and it looks like we successfully stopped that Starmie from rapid spinning. That was my #1 goal, is to keep our Stealth Rocks up on the field, and we stopped the Starmie for sure, so that's our first strategy, and we were able to get that accomplished. So Infernape comes back out. Don't necessarily know what kind of Infernape he is. Knowing that he led it, but he didn't stay in on my Infernape when I was setting up Stealth Rocks, so I'm kind of confused. Like, it could be like, yeah, I should have kept Azumarill alive, but it did a really good job. Expecting just a Flare Blitz, right? Even if he goes for close combat. Infernape, our own Infernape should be decent here. So that's exactly what I'm going to do, is bring back out our Infernape, predicting the Flare Blitz, but if he goes close combat, we might not survive, but that's fine. He actually goes U-turn, which is probably the best play he could have went for, because he knew I was going to be switching. This is still kind of early game, so I'm going to be switching, trying to keep my Scizor healthy. Now my next objective is to try and get rid of that Infernape, because I think his Infernape is going to be a huge problem for us. We do have Ditto, we do have Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet is almost like a guaranteed 2 KO Pokemon if you can get him in the right situation. Let's see, he actually brings out Alakazam. That definitely outspeeds me. He don't know if I'm Scarfed, does he? I mean, Psychic's just gonna hurt. We gotta go out to our Latias. And for the ones that do not know, Latias is a decent special while having 130 on its special defense. Yeah, it can actually take a special attack relatively well. It takes physical attacks decent too. But Psyshock, ooh, that's probably the best play. Psyshock will do... It did still too much damage. Right here's the moveset I'm rocking out with. Honestly, I don't see the Alakazam staying in here. It might go for Shadow Ball, actually. Yikes. Alright, we should take this though, right? Don't let... It's coming from an Alakazam. That's all I can say about that. It's coming from an Alakazam. That's fine though. We go out to Ditto. I don't know if this is Life Orb or if it's Focus Sash. Obviously, Alakazam would not be taking damage from Stealth Rocks because of its ability. It might actually be Focus Sash Alakazam. We'll see if he wants to take our Ditto or not, though. I can honestly expect a switch here, if I'm really honest with you guys, though. Expect him to switch, but something's taking a big hit, you know. Yeah, Shadow Ball from a Ditto that's disguised as an Alakazam will be doing quite a bit of damage. So yeah, he does actually switch. We do need to try and figure out that situation too. Alright, so he actually brings out Weavile. Okay, predicting maybe the Psychic attack, but we're actually going Shadow Ball. Not quite enough damage at all. We do get a special defense drop though, so that's kind of nice. Expecting the Ice attack. Either way, Infernape, if he wants to go for a Dark attack, Infernape's nice here too. And he might just be a U-turn. I don't know if Levitate gets U-turn. He might just be double switching, trying to get better board position, knowing I was going to go back out to the Infernape, but he actually goes for Throat Chop. That's fine. Something that we resist. Now I can come back with a Mach Punch and just get some decent damage onto something. Even if he goes back out to the Alakazam, we're in a decent spot there. The Infernape on this team is mostly a Death Fodder Pokemon anyway. Like, we lead, set up Stealth Rocks, and if he does more work than just putting up Stealth Rocks on the field and keeping them up, then it's a win for me with this Infernape. So yeah, we're actually able to take out that Weavile. That's actually really, really nice. Alright, Sand Bruiser. That's an interesting Garchomp name, actually. I actually kind of like that, though. That's pretty cool. It's not a bad idea to actually could go out to a Ditto, but I want to see if he wants to set up or not, right? He might be predicting a switch or something. I want to bring Ditto in on a setup Pokemon. So we're actually just going to stay in and go for close combat. He does not set up on us, which is fine. That's all nice and dandy. I do think it is time to go out to the Wobbuffet. This isn't obvious, Now, for the ones that don't know, Shadow Tag is banned with Smogon OU rules. So we are actually running Telepathy with Wobbuffet, which benefits me no way, shape, or form. He actually goes ahead and withdraws. Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. We're not Telepathy. He's wanting to get his board position that he wants, and that's fine. Go ahead. We're giving it to you, basically. If you want to shadow ball my Wobbuffet, be my guest. If you want a nasty plot, set up to +6. I have a Ditto in the back. And if you set it to +6, that's fine. How would that interaction work, though? It is a special attack. Mirror Coat does activate. Fantastic. I didn't know if it would or not. Alakazam cannot take the power of Wobbuffet. That barely scratched Wobbuffet too, and it just went down. So that proved to me that was a life orb for sure. Infernape. Infernape is one of those weird causes because you don't really fully know, but I'm expecting it to be a physical one. It actually goes for overheat. No! Good play, good play, good play. Oh man, I was wondering. Good play, good play. I don't know if we're in range of our Custap berry, tell you honest truth, but let's go for it. No, we're not. Did we survive this though? Please? We do survive. We survive on 2 HP. Our Custap berry will activate, but okay, that's fine. 2 HP on our Wobbuffet. Got our Destiny Bond set up. Alright. Alright. We're not in the worst spot. Let's go ahead. If he takes me out, he takes me out. For sure. Custap berry, Wobbuffet. He actually withdraws. Smart play. Smart play. That has to be that's the best play. But remember, you are taking a lot of stuff rock damage right now, my man. Wobbuffet is basically here to die, but that's fine. At this point, that is fine. Go ahead and knock me out. Ooh, Mach Punch would have been so risky because what if Wobbuffet lived and I was at 2 HP, but what if I somehow lived? You know what I'm saying? What if I somehow lived? Alright, we go into Ditto here. Wobbuffet putting in the work though. That's actually pretty cool. That's fun. Alright. So we transform into this Infernape. Our last mon, our back mon is Scizor. Scizor might be able to handle the Garchomp. This close combat should KO this Infernape. That's what I'm saying. He has Mach Punch. Ooh, we do take it. And in this close combat, we'll take out his Infernape, and now all he has left is the Garchomp. If we can get some decent chip damage from a close combat onto that Garchomp, I'm pretty sure Scizor's Bullet Punch can finish the job for sure. And plus the Stealth Rocks too, that helps. Let's see though. Garchomp shouldn't have any priority attacks. So close combat will come out first. That's some really good damage. Infernape or Ditto should go down though. After this, probably, well, I assume Earthquake? Yeah. That's fine though, because... So it comes down to Scizor. Can Scizor finish off the Garchomp? Really and truthfully, Scizor should be able to survive an Earthquake. If it's not boosted, right? Like, Scizor is relatively bulky. Like, I'm imagining he could survive at least one Earthquake. But let's go for that Bullet Punch. That's the right play for sure. And see if we can pick up this KO. Fantastic stuff. We did get the KO. Fantastic. Guys, if you guys have not gotten on the hype train for Wobbuffet and Ditto yet, I highly recommend it. This was up against another YouTuber, guys. These are probably the people that are trying the hardest to win right now. And we were able to win with Wobbuffet and Ditto. So guys, I hope you guys did enjoy today's content. Let me know in the comments down below. This is Wi-Fi Merriman signing out. Peace.